What's up, alexy1 here playing Danyuffa, and I am Daniil Yuffa, and he's playing the Karakan. Yawn. This is pretty boring normally, so we try something different with knight h3. I've never seen this before in my life. Never ever, never ever. Okay, so I think the idea is to play bishop d6, and if I take, he's gonna take with the h-pawn, and bishop g3 is somewhat of a threat. But his queen is a bit out of place here, so maybe we can use that to our advantage. I don't really see how yet, but we'll try. I'm just gonna take there, h takes, and I hope there's no queen sacrifice on g3 in the future somewhere. Maybe there is, I don't know. I'm gonna castle long anyways. I could have went knight h4, knight e4 actually. Ah, yeah, there's a queen sacrifice now. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I said it as well. Which is which is pretty stupid. But still, we have the c4. It's somewhat fine. But the rooks are usually just better than a queen. If there's no immediate problem for the party with two rooks. Okay. So we can take on e7 and play queen e3, queen a3, and take on a7. But do we really want to? So I'm guessing we do. Because otherwise this knight is going to f5, which can be pretty annoying. Okay. So I can take now, but rook takes probably, and then just c4 is hanging. So let's go d5. Maybe a5, I don't know. If he takes on d5, I'm gonna take with the bishop, so... Yeah, no point in thinking about it. I have to take. If I play bishop g4, f5 is a problem. So let's go g4 myself. G4, e4, bishop g2, f4 is pretty... Oh, that's not annoying. But g6 then anyways. So, what to do then? Queen a3. I'm gonna type it. So, yeah. Sometimes I type my moves. I don't know why. Sometimes I just feel like it. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. You can just take on a2 and take on b2. Okay. Well, you can also do that. His pieces are just dominating mine. Threatening f4? No, not really. Let me then just defend my pawn. I'm gonna attack yours. If he plays king c7, I'm probably gonna play d6. Yeah, I thought so. I'll take a draw here. Didn't think he would take it. But maybe we can get an active king now or something. If he checks on g4, I'm gonna go to d2, and then I'll take on g4 and play queen f6 in the future. So, that's an interesting move. What happens if we take? Just going back now. He's somewhat mucked it up. Rook g1 though. If I take bishop e2, rook f2, and then what? But we have a check there, but he has 95. Just barely seems to work. That's pretty unlucky. Got to take though. Play something like this. If we went to c3, it was rook g3 mate. So we have to go to d1. And I'm aiming for a perpetual, obviously. Oops. I slip so much lately. Yeah, and this is just done. Pretty well. Let him mate me. Huh. I'm not too sure about this game. Let's have a look. So the Caracan and knight h3 here. The plan is to go to f4 and then play h4. But yeah, queen h4. I've got no idea. Like I said during the game, I call this plan being bishop d6, and if I take on g6, probably some problems on g3. But I don't know what to do. The engine wants to go knight ge2, but I highly doubt that move. Queen b3 here though. Still this knight ge2. Well, maybe after knight f6 it's definitely an idea, because this queen is awkward on h4. Oh, maybe. Bishop e2 definitely isn't it. I just wanted to put my bishop on f3, but yeah, I should have went for knight e4. I saw it just 1 second late. Because now I get the chance to do it. And if he goes something like bishop c7, maybe we can even go bishop g5, and this queen has to go to h7. And we're not gonna castle here, short at least. So his pieces are out of place then. Yeah, but this is... it's actually not as bad as it seems. Bishop e4 is probably better, because Danny can't really go knight d7, because we're gonna take on c6. We can even play queen a3, it seems, which is even worse. So bishop e4 is definitely an improvement. Here I have... yeah, bishop e7 was just... bishop takes e7 was just bad. I need to keep my bishops on if I want to have something. And keep his knight away from f5. Because then we can try and threaten queen a3, maybe. Yeah, I just missed this c5 move. If he just has to go back, we can take on a7 and it's not such a problem. But the c5 move is pretty good. e5 is worse though. And then something like rook c7, and his two rooks are gonna come in handy pretty soon. Oh, I had a win here. I still have a win. So he takes back, and then what? Queen b7. Okay, so rook c7. I'm attacking his rook, so he has to do something about it. And then we're gonna come in through the back rank. Yeah, that's a nice idea. So if he doesn't go rook c7, I've got this check on c6, or taking the rook obviously, so... yeah, that's a good move. Totally missed that idea. I wanted to get my queen in, but I didn't see a way to get behind the rook. I have to take here. There's probably a perpetual somewhere. If knight e5, we have queen f6 check and taking the knight. So king e7 takes f7. Then we have queen e6, yeah, sure. f8 then. Those types of sacrifices are always hard to figure out. But it seems like we're winning something back, because if rook c7 we have d6, and if rook d8 we have d6 as well. Queen e7 is the threat, so... and if king d8... d6 as well. Just threatening queen e7. So yeah, I'm going for a draw. This f4 move is just bad. There's a win here, it seems. This move is pretty fancy. Because if he goes to e5 with this queen e6 check, I was only looking at taking or queen c3, but they both don't really seem to work. Taking is probably the worst of the two, and here queen e3. Because the pawn ending, because of this pawn here, is still drawn. This move is just losing by force. So if I go here, it's mate in 1. So I have to go there, because if to c1 it's also mate. Yeah, and this just works. This e3. So actually it was a pretty sloppy game. Queen h3 here. Well, it is a pretty move. It's definitely a pretty move. If he goes rook f2, because if I take, he can take on g2. I steal this check here. And d6 probably or something. Queen c6 check. And just take all the pawns. We can take on c5 and then run away. Probably with the check somewhere as well. Oh, he's just gonna take on e4 because the pawn ending is winning now. Okay, so queen h3. It is a pretty nice move. One less cheapo. But yeah, just simple bishop takes d1. Just hoping for a move like that. Yeah. Okay, so good game by neither of us. Yeah, I handled the opening somewhat well, but I should have went knight e4 here. So a lesson for the next time. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.